The 103rd book that I finished in 2023 is The Color of Law by Richard Rothstein. This is a book about segregation, specifically between African Americans and white people. Um, this is an excellent book. It's one of the best books that I read all year. I'd give it an A plus. It took about 9 hours to read. He makes the case that most people believe segregation is de facto segregation, which is a legal term for like by fact or by circumstance. And he argues that it's actually de jure segregation by law. That the reason why this country is so segregated is because for the last 170 years, we've passed laws that have forced segregation. He makes such interesting comments about FHA loans and how they were barred from going to African Americans, and when the soldiers came home from World War II, what a disadvantage African Americans were at when it came to buying a house. And then he argues also that because African Americans couldn't accumulate property value, they didn't accumulate wealth in the same way that white people have been able to accumulate wealth through real estate. It is an excellent, excellent book, and he takes us through Democratic governments, through Republican governments. He takes us into the South. He takes us to California. He takes us to New York. He takes us to Chicago. This is not a book that is about conservative legislation. This is a book about a concerted effort rather, by Democrats and Republicans to discriminate against black people when it comes to real estate. Now, sometimes the discrimination is because they just simply couldn't pass the bill, so they watered it down. But it's still a book about how we have failed to stand up for our democratic values, small d democratic values, when it comes to segregation. An absolutely compelling, wonderful book, and one that will definitely be on my best of list for 2023.